Looks like it might be severe in Ohio tonight.
Yeah, later today. The first half of the day is looking great. So if you want to wash the car, maybe get in around to golf, do some gardening.
Mow the lawn.
Yeah, mow the lawn's good today. I'll give you a check mark on that.
Great.
But later today, as we get after the commute home, we are looking at a risk for strong to severe storms. So we're keeping a really close eye on that here for you. Here's the timing. We are looking at between 7 p.m. and 1 a.m. So this is mainly going to be right around that sunset time going into the early morning hours. All different types of hazards will be possible. So again, it's very important to make sure that you are prepared and you have those ways to get warnings. It's not like every storm is going to turn severe, but we do have a little bit more of an increased likelihood. We are up to a 2 out of 5 on the severity schedule, so that's a little bit more scattered for us. But you can see here that damaging winds, that's my main concern, but all different types of hazards are going to be possible. We could see a brief spin up. We might get some severe hail, which starts at 1 inch in diameter. That's about 1/4 in size. And even maybe some localized flooding with some of those heavier downpours, especially those areas that have already had a lot of rain over the last several days. But you can see, as I was mentioning, most of the day it's going to be dry. It's just going to be humid and very warm. Afternoon highs getting in the mid to upper 80s for us. So that muggy meter, well, we're bumping it up today from the 60s into the 70s. So that is going to be that really sticky, uncomfortable feeling as you're outdoors taking care of everything today, even going to stop to get gas. So let's go through the hour by hour and walk you through all of this. You can see lots of sunshine. We might have some clouds this morning, but that sun, not necessarily a good thing. That's going to really happen to trigger the atmosphere to make it nice and ready for storms that do develop to really get going. Not so much this first round. These are more isolated this afternoon, more hit or miss. But it is going to be as we get past the 5, 6 o'clock hour, going into 7 o'clock, you can start to see this line of storms develop, moving pretty quickly too. And the faster moving storms means the faster moving winds. So that's why damaging winds is a concern. But you can see moving through the Columbus metro on the schedule around 9 o'clock. It could be an hour or two before. I always like to give that time frame, but nonetheless, you can see this does progress across central Ohio by 10. Here's midnight. You can see some of the heavier showers and storms down south of I-70, and then this is out of here. And as we go into Thursday morning, then we could have some lingering showers and storms to get the morning kicked off. Again, you can see by 8 o'clock, still some that could be possible. But it does look by the lunch hour that this is out of here, which it is the holiday tomorrow for Juneteenth. So maybe you'll be off work. The second half of the day is looking a lot better. So this one's for Jay. If you're going to be trying to plan that mowing schedule the next couple of days, I would say today and tomorrow are fair if you do it when it's not raining. So whether it's earlier today or later tomorrow, but as we get into Friday and Saturday, it's looking good. It's just going to be really, really hot. And if you're going to be at the Pickaway County Fair, it's looking pretty good throughout the day today. So there's some good news for us. But I mentioned the heat. That becomes our next story. 90s as early as Saturday. The problem is we're going to have that humidity build in. And so our feels like going into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday could be in the triple digits, which is dangerous heat. So I want to give you a heads up just so you can plan ahead now for all of those outdoor weekend plans.